Good afternoon, Todd Thornton here with Transwest Truck Trailer RV here in cold, sunny Colorado today. Thank you for joining us. Today I'd like to show you my newest trade-in. It is a 2019 Renegade Classic 3200 AM. What we'll do is we'll start on the outside and then we'll work our way on the inside. This is a standard Classic with 3 slides, 2 in the back, 1 in the front. It's on the Cascadia 125 chassis with a DD16 600 horsepower motor and a Allison 6-speed transmission. It's going to have 1,850 pounds of torque. And what we'll do is we'll go around this side. First compartment we're going to open up is obviously the fuel. It's going to have 120 gallons of fuel on board. And then obviously you got your 15 gallons of DEF. Single tank on this side. Now this one, being a 2019, was powered back then by the 3 8D AGM batteries. It also has the solar added. Up top there's 2 175 watt solar panels that are constantly trickle charging these, and then obviously you got the 3 chassis starting batteries. In the next 2 bays we've got 75-gallon gray tank, 75-gallon black tank with a built-in macerator system. So you can hook up your traditional hose or run it through the macerator and your sewage comes out the smaller pipe. You've got 175 gallons of fresh water under the bed. And then right here you're gonna have your gray tank dump, your black tank dump. This is for your macerator system. Hit that, turns it on. Your low point drain, a little hot water for out here, cable connection, and a power cord or power water reel right here. True twin screw. This, just a little note, this is a 2019. We will be installing all new tires throughout and doing a complete service on the house, the chassis, and the generator. This is a single owner coach. They traded in for a brand new Classic. We've got 1,563 hours on this 12.5 owning generator. And obviously you can tell the guy was a race car driver and did all of his services himself. So pretty religiously changed the oil in this coach, or in the generator here. Here you got your electric power cord reel, auto transfer switch, and you got a 30 amp plug up here if you wanted to plug in your stacker trailer or anything like that. And all the bays are lined with like a carpet lining. Back here we have already got the Genturi exhaust system set up, so if you're at the racetrack it'll have the Genturi system that'll go through that little port right there, so the exhaust goes up and out versus kind of hovering around all the other coaches. You've got a 40,000 pound tow hitch with certain hitches. This one's actually a 30,000 pound, but it's good for up to 40,000 with a Pendle hitch. And then of course you got your glad hands for your air brakes. You've got your exhaust right here for your Aqua Hot 450. And unlike nowadays, the newer coaches don't have the rear ladder. This one's got a very solid rear ladder here. Climb up there, you can get up there, clean your solar panels, you name it. Here, again, one of your compartments, like I said, it's lined with the carpet lining. Right here is going to be your Aqua Hot 450D. That's going to be your primary heat source, your hot water on demand, and your engine preheat. I like where they put it on this coach back behind here to free up these spaces up here. Here you got a large storage area. And then right in front here, you're going to have the Dometic refrigerator freezer on a slide tray. So this one will slide out. And you can make them both freezers, both refrigerators, one of each, you name it. You've got an exterior Samsung Smart TV with a built-in DVD player, JBL sound system. Makes it nice at the racetrack. You also have above us, you can see the LED lights, a Carefree awning. And then one more storage bay here. Also right up here, it's very easy access to your Magnum 2800 watt inverter. And you can see your auto gen starts right there. And then back behind these black boxes, there's one here and there's one in the very back. That is your slide room controller. So you can see up through, if you see a red code going, you know you've got an error. Take that off, get to your slide room controller. You've got your auto lock. And then come on in, we'll check this out. It's a very nice coach. Like I said, one owner. They don't make this wood anymore. I think it's pretty nice looking actually. This is I forgot the name of this wood. It's a very light wood, but you can see you got tons of storage here. The blinds are going to, you're gonna have your day blinds, and then your night ones are electric. Day ones are manual. But these are the upgraded 2 picture windows. They are 28 by, what was this one? They're the larger picture windows, and they're the 48 by 24 picture windows. So both of these are picture windows, so they do not open up. But on each side of the slide, you have windows that will open up, like right behind here. This will open up, it's got a built-in screen. You also have one on the front. This particular 3200 AM floor plan has one full slide here with a built-in recliner here. Some people like the recliner. The previous folks actually never used it, so they took it out to give them a little more room. But it's kind of just free flowing here. You've got a little countertop here for your plug-ins with your USB and 110 plugs. You got little reading lights, chair overhead lights. You can see, you can turn them off, on. Little storage. Then you've got the solid table. This one does not make into a bed. You've got storage under each of these. Obviously you got all your books and stuff here, owner's manuals. Even though it says 2018, this is a late model 18. It is in fact titled as a 19. The original MSO from the factory is a 2019. You've got a sleeper sofa right here. One thing I forgot to point out on the outside of this coach, this does have, unlike the traditional Renegade Classic with the over cab bed, this one has the aero cab, so there's no bed up here. So you have a nice walk through into your cab here, but you do lose the sleeping up here. Here you're going to have all your electronics for your TVs. You're going to have your Winegard satellite, obviously a Blu-ray player, home theater system. Up here you're going to have your furnace. You're going to have your multiplex system, start, stop your generator, your inverter. This coach was originally sold out of IWS in Idaho. Custom ordered for the previous folks. More storage here with the plug-in. All adjustable shelving. And then this is the 125 Cascadia chassis. So we've got a built-in brake control down there that's already installed. You've got an upgraded Alpine navigation stereo system with the backup camera. You got your Allison transmission right there. You've got diff locks, all types of stuff. The engine, 3-stage engine brakes, obviously your trailer brake and your cab or coach brake. Just very nice and easy, very nice and laid out. You also have your equalizer system, hydraulic leveling system right here. Jump in, push button. If you have an alarm going off, it's right above your head. Just touch that, make it go in. These both flip around so they can be part of the family room. You've got a, what is this, a 36, I think 36-inch smart TV, Samsung. So you can pull that out, sit at the booth, watch it, sit at your recliner. And then in the kitchen here, plenty of storage under there. As you can see, there's part of the base for the home theater system. If you look above us, there are 5 built-in home theater speakers. One here, you've got one there, 2 here, and one in the very front. So if you got something playing on the TV, it sounds very, very nice. A drawer, stainless steel sink, nice cutting boards. Again here, adjustable shelving throughout. This wood makes it very light and bright in here actually. Kind of contrasts with the countertop and the furniture very well. More storage, adjustable shelving. Here you've got your convection microwave oven by Samsung. And you got your true induction cooktop. So anything that a magnet will stick to, you can use on this. So pots and pans, anything like that. Nice drawers here. Lots of storage in this guy actually. More shelves here can be adjusted. This would be a great place to take this shelf out and put a large trash can. Nice shelves in here. So out of all the classics, this one's got a ton of storage. And right here is going to be your main brain of the system, or the coach. This is going to be where your breakers are. Everything's nice and labeled. Your breakers, and then these are your fuses. So if you see a red light on any of these, it'll tell you which one's popped, and you just press it and it'll reset. And obviously you got your heated seats in the driver and passenger seat, your door locks, trailer brake, all that stuff can be reset very easily. And it's nice and labeled too. It tells you exactly what, like number 13 is living room accent lights. So if that was red, obviously our lights would be off. You can reset it very easily. Pretty easy to do. Again, tons of storage up there. This coach has 3 15,000 BTU Coleman Mach air conditioners with heat pumps. So you can use the heat pump, take the chill out of the air, and then obviously 3 ACs that are going to keep this coach nice and cool in the hot weather. Here you got your Samsung residential refrigerator with an ice maker. Nice, you can lock it right there, and you got a lock right here. There's a lock. And then before we go back here, you're gonna have one privacy door here, and then you're gonna have a privacy door here. So if you have guests staying over, you can shut the privacy door for the bedroom, and then if they have to get up, use the restroom, they can do it without any problems. This is a single bath coach, so you're gonna have your shower right here. Nice vanity cabinet. Again, adjustable shelving. Place for your toothbrushes, trash can. Again, more storage. This is a remote for the fantastic fan above us. You also have a skylight to give you a little more light in here, but the shower is huge compared to a lot of them. This one was upgraded with the in-floor heating. So that's going to be your electric floor heat, so you either have to have the generator running or be plugged into 50 amp service. You're going to have 2 zones, one for the front, one for the back. And then obviously you got your separate bathroom right here. The next one, now this one is prepped for a washer and dryer combo. They did not use the washer and dryer, so they actually had shelves installed, but you can see it's all prepped for it. You got your plumbing down there, you got your plug-ins up here, and you got your exhaust port right there for your dryer. But right now we've got shelves in there and then a hanging rod, so you could take these shelves out and have more closet space, or if you wanted us to put in a stackable washer and dryer, that's something we could do pretty easily. And then into the bedroom here, we've got an upgraded mattress here. This is a 60 by, what is it, 60 by 72, I believe. Exactly what this is. 66 by 80 king bed. You got an emergency egress window there. Day shades. Above here, you're going to have your night shade button. This will push this to lower your night shade. And then over here, you got a main system where you can turn off all the lights in the coach, start your generator, so on and so forth. Tons of storage again up here. All the walls are soft padded walls, so it helps with the noise, and it's just a nicer look. On both sides of the bed, you also have your 110 plugs and USB ports. So you can plug in your stuff. You have a CPAP machine, anything like that, you can set it right up here and have it on. Below here, there's your two 75-gallon freshwater tanks, your water pump, and a quick hose to winterize this coach very easily. Put that down. Again, another Samsung Smart TV. On both sides of the TV, you're going to have wardrobes. When you open them up, the lights turn on. Nice, plenty of storage in here. This is going to open up, and this is a kind of a pass-through one, so you got longer stuff, you can put it in there. You can put 50 pairs of shoes in there if you want. Drawers. Here's your Blu-ray player, or if your satellite box will go up top there. The days of all that stuff are coming to an end. Everyone seems to be going to Starlink, so it's still here. 110 plug USB ports for the Samsung Smart TV. Back here, again, you're going to have the night shade, and then this is going to be your window shade for the night shade. You can see it blacks it out. You also have a fantastic fan up here that you can open up, and you also have a overhead fan right here. And then of course you've got your third AC back here. The floor is a porcelain tile throughout. Shut this. And then when you're in the traveling position, I'm going to put this chair out of the way, and I'm going to put this slide in so you can see what it looks like with the slide in. It's one thing we forget to do in a lot of these videos. We don't show it with the slides in. This one actually has a ton of room to walk through the coach when the slide's in. If you're stuck at one of the mountain passes and you can't put your slides out, this one you can utilize the whole coach. You can still sleep on your bed. You can still get to your bed with all the slides in. Because this does not have the opposing slides, it only has the one slide on here, you can see how much room there is. I mean, you don't even need the slide out to use anything in this coach. The only thing that would limit you is this chair obviously is kind of behind the slide, so you could sit there and take a time out, I guess, but it's not, until the slide comes out, it wouldn't be used. And then in the back here, as you can see, when you go, I'm going to put the slides in. When this slide goes in, it'll cut off about maybe 6 inches of the length of the bed. But if you had to sleep with the slides in, it's still no issue at all. I'm doing that. Like I said, we will be doing a complete service on this house, chassis, generator, installing new tires throughout. So you'll have new tread on everything. Get this thing in tip-top shape for the next owner. But as you can see right here, when I put the bed in, it cut off about maybe 5-6 inches right there, but still plenty of room to get on the bed and sleep if you were in a situation where you couldn't put the slides out. So overall, guys, this is a very, very nice one owner 2019 Renegade Classic 32 AM. These pre-owned classics don't last long, so if you have any questions, you want the original build sheet, you want to see what we're going to do to it, anything like that, reach out. My name is Todd Thornton, 970-301-3736. Hope to hear from you. Thanks, guys.